It's a beautiful night in the Golden State as we get set for this Western Conference matchup between the Town and Minnesota United from St. Mary's Stadium in Moraga, California. Welcome in. I'm Josh Toll. This is the first of two meetings between these two sides. Minnesota United coming off a draw against Portland on Friday evening. They ultimately fell in the shootout. Meanwhile, the Town has not played it since 10 days ago when they beat Sporting Kansas City by a score of 3-1. They come in well rested into this contest tonight, and it's a tight one in the race right now in the Western Conference. 5 points separates 4th from 10th in the playoffs. These two teams 9th and 10th respectively. The Town sitting 10th at the moment. Dan DeGeer will have his club in a 4-3-3. 2 changes from the win against Sporting Kansas City. Nicholas Fernandez in as well as Chance Cowell. But look up top, Fernando Adimabua had 2 goals and an assist in the win against Sporting Kansas City. A familiar face for Minnesota United, Francisco Montali gets the start against his former club last year. 5 appearances with the Twos of Minnesota on this season. He's made 31 saves and has allowed 13 goals to go with 3 clean sheets. Meanwhile, Minnesota United, Jeremy Hall will have his club in a 5-3-2 formation. 7 changes in total from Friday's game against Timbers 2. Getting his 3rd start of the season, Kai Zaroon between the sticks are 6 saves on the season. DJ Taylor comes down from the first team. 5 appearances this year with the first team. He'll bring veteran leadership to this Minnesota side, but up top, it's all about Luke Hilly. 6 goals on the season. He scored those 6 goals in 9 games. He has been on fire. He has scored in back-to-back games after scoring against Portland and Real Monarchs. It should be a good one between these two teams. Both teams being aggressive, so it could come down to who makes fewer mistakes. Our match officials today, our head referee, Justin St. Pierre, our first assistant, Peter Hansen, our second assistant is James Ewer, and our 4th official tonight is Andrew Hanks. Minnesota will be in the light blue kits tonight with the black numbers. Meanwhile, the home side, the Town, they will be in the all blacks with the white numbers and white stripes. Minnesota on the season, a better road record than at home. 4 wins on the road this season. Meanwhile, for the Town, they have yet to lose at home. In fact, they have not lost since last year, August 4th, so nearly a year ago. Lone game of the night here in MLS Next Pro. Dan DeGeer's side, a lethal scoring team, 31 goals on the year, but they are even stingier on defense, having allowed just 19 goals, tied for the 2nd fewest in MLS Next Pro. Minnesota United, though, they can score 26 goals on a year. They have allowed 22. Beautiful night in Moraga, California, as we get set here at St. Mary's Stadium. The Loons will begin with the ball. For the Town, Wilson Eisner out due tonight to a yellow card suspension, so Arel Mumba slides over from the outside back position to the center back for the Town. And we are underway we will restart. So we will go back and we will do this again. And now we are all right, another false start. So this game just taking its time to get started here between the Town and Minnesota United. 2 false starts to begin. Minnesota United coming in 9th in the standings. The Town 1 point behind them, 10th in the standings. Let's see if a 3rd time is the charm here. Now they're trying to reset the game clocks, and then we should be good to go. Third time is the charm, and now we are under from St. Mary's Stadium in Moraga, California, as the Loons just simply play this all the way down the field and will immediately force that press, try to force a turnover just like they did right there. DJ Taylor getting his first touch. He'll play it to the 15-year-old Maxwell Harwood. Harwood getting his first start, born in 2010. This ball lofted over the top for Minnesota. Darius Randall getting the start today. His 9th start of the season, does have 3 goals on the year. He'll be a key piece looking up with Luke Hilly up front. Great conversations with both coaches this week. Talking with the Town's Dan DeGear about this Minnesota team. Says they're unpredictable and looking to be unpredictable with this shot off the crossbar. Remains in play and then bounces back into the hands of Francisco Montali. Great shot right there from distance from Minnesota United. That shot had plenty of power behind it, just hit off the woodwork. But talking to Dan DeGear about this Minnesota side, they're a good team, they're unpredictable. They're a team that's good in and out of possession, really will need to be able to manage their threats. He feels like they have fast and powerful strikers and a great center backing core. Really feels like they can make them vulnerable in open space that they leave open. Taylor will play it forward. Randall backtracks. Randall will slow it up at the moment. Town, another team that's very aggressive when it comes to pressing. They did such a good job of slowing down Sporting Kansas City and making sure that they were unorganized. Talking with Jeremy Hall about this team, talking about how Dan does such a great job. He mentioned, of course, having the former keeper Mentali, but also they saw Nanso Adimabua last year trained with Minnesota while he was at San Francisco University. So they know that he can hold up the ball and what he does when he has the ball at his feet. But a big thing for Minnesota tonight, communication is going to be huge. Managing rotation, they really want to get on the press and get the ball back and want to be compact and make sure to force this Town side to play the ball wide. One of the other things that Jeremy Hall talked about is for Minnesota, they need to be brave in possession and be able to break the lines of the Town. Randall, once again retreating. Gives it over to Noor. Kisa Kingi back in the back line here today for Minnesota United, making his 9 starts. This is played to midfield, and Darius Randall. Too heavy of a touch here. Hilly might be able to track it down. It does roll out just past the end line. That was one of the things that Jeremy Hall talked about, being able to break lines, go direct like that. That ball had a little bit less pace. Maybe Hilly has a chance to get on top of it and play it in. Minnesota currently in the 2nd game of a 3-game road trip. It began on Friday in the draw to Timbers 2. They will close out the 3-game road trip on Sunday at St. Louis City 2. Of course, St. Louis City 2 right now the best team in the Western Conference on a 9-game unbeaten streak, as we have a foul here called against the Twos. Mumba will push up, gives it over to Baptista. We've seen Baptista play up front. Right now at the outside back position here tonight. Another giveaway here by the Town. Given right back, though, by Minnesota. Both teams right now trying to settle into this contest. Here's Taylor, the veteran, to Harwood. Bretton Fisher on the return. Played out by Zaroon. Harwood just outside the circle, gives it back up. Here's Niang. Good touch passing right now here by Minnesota to create a little space. The Town, though, doing a great job recovering and then forcing the error. Mumba with his 5th start of the season. Comes over from Spokane Velocity in his 1st year with the Town. Here's Fernandez. Now about that ball by Fernandez connecting with Mendoza. This ball chopped down though. Kieran Chandler doing a good job getting his foot to the ball. Yang playing it out. Hilly on the inline. Lofted ball across. Just over the head of Randall. Coming up was Taylor, couldn't get to the ball though. Marcial Rodriguez will play it forward. No one there for the Town. Near turnover right there by Minnesota. Chandler working his way inside of the half space. Tonight, the Town without Caden Spivey. Caden Spivey was in the MLS Next All-Star game yesterday. Also in that All-Star game for Minnesota was Tim Dennis. He scored the opening goal of the game. You have to go back and look at that. How about Lorenzo Cornelius setting him up? Did some weaving in and out of traffic to set up a beautiful goal. And now Minnesota United controlling the possession of the ball. Really unable to get anything in the attacking third at the moment. Chandler will wait for some reinforcement, goes back to Harwood. Nor overcooks his pass. Poor giveaway right there by the Loons. Big win, 3-1 for the Town against Sporting Kansas City. Dan DeGeer very pleased with the win. Made a couple of mistakes, but really liked how the team played. Mabua playing it forward. No one ahead, though, for the Town. Sent away now by Zaroon, and he'll simply play this up on the hill. Edwin Mendoza getting his 6th start of the season for the 19-year-old. He's been a mainstay in the midfield throughout the year. Ibarra trying to avoid traffic, does a good job maintaining possession. Baptista. Ademabua will play it out wide into the channel. Miscommunication there, but luckily for Minnesota, it does not hurt them as Rodriguez couldn't get on top of the ball. Talking to Jeremy Hall about the game against Portland, about this road trip. He felt it was good to pick up points on the road. Took a little time to figure out the rotations and when to step and press, but really felt the team did a good job adjusting in the second half. Felt the guys really fought hard. Really felt that they defended the way they are supposed to in the second half. And right now you're seeing that early here against the Town, making it difficult for the Town to get into the attacking third. Minnesota doing a good job keeping everything wide at the moment for the Town as they go side to side. Doing a great job staying compact in the center of the field. Montali with his 10th start of the season does have 31 saves. Last year made 5 appearances with Minnesota United, and Jeremy Hall pointed that out, talked about he's a solid goalkeeper, great with his feet, good agility, can get side to side. Rodriguez plays this on the ground, but intercepted on the play by Fisher. Jeremy Hall talking about this trip, how he said that there'd be numerous academy kids coming in and playing. Andrew Ferris being one of those. Maxwell Harwood, another one. So some teenagers getting some valuable experience here on the road. Mendoza. Mumba. Mumba looking to go over the top. Good ball right there by the center back. Played into the center. Deflected away. Here's Medina and blocked aside. A chance here for Hilly, but he slows up, waits for some help. The Town, when they're at their best, especially in the attacking third, it's those quick one-touch passes where they're able to make the back line vulnerable and create space on give-and-go opportunities. Chandler trying to turn. Hilly wanted to give it up to Harwood, and we'll have a foul called here against the Town. Neither team yet with a shot on target. This ball played to the top of the area. Headed around. Comes to Randall. Offside flag was up. Mumba inching forward. Surveys what he can work with, can only go to the side once again. Alejandro Cano getting another start, talking with Dan DeGear about him. Very strong, all-out defender. Really one of the things that he loves about is his communication. He has experienced so many different things that for El Salvador, he's made 13 appearances with the U20, but the styles that he's seen across his career already has the ability to problem solve from the back and really makes those changes with his communication and announces to the team what kind of formation they are, where they're attacking from, but a great defensive presence in the back line for the Town. Ibarra plays it out wide. This ball sent in, but over the end line. Minnesota this season, 4 wins on the road. They actually have a better road record right now than home record. Loons do have 2 clean sheets on this season, but both those coming in the month of April. Meanwhile, for the Town, 4 clean sheets on the year. Mumba, he'll backtrack. Mentali. Here's Cruz Medina, one of the players that Jeremy Hall said they need to watch out for. This is chip forward by Taylor. Hilly couldn't maintain possession. Jeremy Hall talking about Cruz Medina has great technical ability. His vision, his ability to create the pass is what they need to be aware of. Niang, Harwood. Opportunity once again from distance, and stopped by Mentali. Nora losing his balance on that shot attempt. Otherwise, might have had better effort. Fernandez. Batista, diagonal ball. Into the middle, an opportunity here for Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings it down and then tap back. Rodriguez with a goal in the win against Sporting Kansas City goes to the ground easily. Baptista. How about that give? Here's Medina. Out wide. The cross cut out. Good job there by North going down on the challenge to break up that pass attempt. Otherwise, Fernandez, he had runners making their way into the 6-yard box. Fisher. Chandler. Cowler to defend. Hilly retreats. Both teams being patient in possession, not forcing anything, not overthinking. Fisher. Good ball forward by Fisher, and now a foot race. Yang won't be able to get to it first for Minnesota, though. Taylor back, Baptista right on his backside. Here's the 15-year-old Harwood, gives away to Rodriguez. Rodriguez drops it back and blasted over. That is one that the town would love to have back. Rodriguez taking it off the 15-year-old's boot, and then Adi Mabua normally would finish this. Rodriguez, great cutback pass, and leaning backwards was Adi Mabua. Adi Mabua, 7 goals on the season. That should have been 8. A brace and an assist in a 3-1 win against Kansas City for Adi Mabua. Adi Mabua, we've yet to see him have the ball that much in this game. But Jeremy Hall talking about his hold-up ability, and Dan DeGear on our conversation also talking about his ability to hold up the ball. We'll see if that plays a factor here. You can play with your back to the goalkeeper. It allows your teammates to get up into a good position where he can pick and choose where he wants to pass or make a turn and to have a shot on goal. The town now charging forward. Here's Ibarra on the edge of the box, cuts across. Adi Mabua this time blocked away by the center back. Adi Mabua now with 2 great chances in this game early. It's Kisa Kingi that blocks it away. Kisa Kingi, a former captain while he was at the University of Cornell. Now our first corner of the game for either side. It'll be a left-footed ball. Swooping in. And now the town will head to the other side. Cruz Medina will take the corner from the near side now. Medina, highly touted player, debuted at the age of 15 with the first team. Has repped the U.S. youth national team at the 17 and 19 year level. Has also represented Mexico at the U20 level. Sends it into the box. Chipped up, headed back by Rodriguez. And then ushered out a play by Chandler. Chandler doing a good job getting his body in front of Alejandro Cano so he can't cut the pass back. Zaroon taking his time, allowing his teammates to get down the field. Rodriguez is able to head it up. Not able to get back onto the ball as there was a collision between him and Britton Fisher. Hilly, Cano on his backside. Cano wins this battle. Cano is such a solid center back. Normally paired up with Wilson Eisner. Wilson Eisner out though due to yellow card suspension. Now press here by Minnesota. Try to force a mistake, and they do on Matali. Now can they capitalize? This ball looped in. Taylor, the intended target. Kingy headed up and on, right at the chest of Mentali. Now a counter opportunity here for the town. Let's see if they pick up the pace. Adi Mabua goes to the ground, but he's called for the foul. Went right up and over Kieran Chandler. This ball sent direct by Minnesota, and coming out to grab it is Mentali. Baptista into the circle, but overcooks the pass. Medina back to Mentali. How about that effort by Nonso Adi Mabua to get back and win the ball? Here's Chance Cowell, just on the edge of the area. Cowell being pressured right there by Ferris, who commits the foul. Now an excellent opportunity here on the set piece coming for Cruz Medina and company. This was one of the things that Jeremy Hall talked about in our conversation earlier today. Being a good defensive team on the set pieces, talking about how Cristiano Costa does a great job on both sides, whether they're attacking or in this case defending. Does a good job putting them into position and coming up with the principles to keep their shape, as well as recognize teams' tendencies and what they like to do on set pieces. Left-footed ball into the box, headed up, and cleared away by the twos. Ibarra will play this all the way back to Mentali. Rodriguez wanted to connect with Adi Mabua. Nearly did. Heavy of a touch, but the right idea was right there. The Town's so dangerous when they get into the middle of the pitch, whether it's these 1-2 combinations with Rodriguez and Adi Mabua, Cal also involved. They're so good in tight, compact spaces to create opportunities. Randall loses possession to Baptista. Right now it's been an even match between these two sides. Neither one able to be a dominant force in this game as of yet. Rodriguez ahead of the pack. Rodriguez with an opportunity, the shot, and it goes through for the opening goal in the 27th minute. Luciel Rodriguez with goals in back-to-back games as he puts the home team up front 1-0. Beautiful direct ball, beautifully timed run by Rodriguez, getting past the back line, and all Minnesota can do is see the back of Maciel's number. For Rodriguez, his 5th goal of the season. Town being patient, trying to find when they can go direct. And did a good job timing that line, being able to get behind the shoulders of Minnesota. The Town showing that they can break lines when they need to, going over the top. And I'll give the Town a little bit more confidence here as we progress through the first half. First shot on goal goes through for the Town. Adi Mabua just outside the area. To the back post, no one on the back side, but coming up late is Baptista. Cuts it across. Ibarra turns away. Randall nearly got to that ball before Cano. Medina slows it up at the moment. Mendoza lofted ball. Once again, looking for Rodriguez. Fernandez. Here's Medina, knocked off the ball, and then Medina commits the foul on Yang. Yang one possession, and Medina was already on the backside of Yang, just running right into his back. Babacar Niang drafted 77th overall out of Wake Forest, all ACC in his first season with the Loons. Niang turning away, gives up the ball under pressure, and then commits the foul against Cruz Medina. So Medina fouls Niang, and then Niang fouls Medina back. Sprinting up is Ibarra, and unfortunately for him, Chance Cowell lost his footing, fell to the ground. Harwood gives up the ball. Baptista. Rodriguez, numbers ahead for the Town. Rodriguez deflected out of play as that hit off the body of Kingy. Good look there by Rodriguez, who has the lone goal in this game. Third corner of the game here coming for the Town. Ball driven deep into the box. Niang to it first. Cano on his hip. Hilly looking for Randall. Ibarra back. Randall slip ball in and scooped up by Mentali. Patience once again by the Town trying to lull Minnesota to sleep. They did that earlier when they went direct on the goal by Rodriguez. Fernandez sprinting forward. Baptista. Here's Medina. I like the idea right there by Fernandez, just not on the same page as Adi Mabua. He thought Adi Mabua was going to stay still instead of cutting inside. Randall. Niang in the circle for Harwood. The 15-year-old will come over to the captain and DJ Taylor. Ricardo Ibarra wearing the captain's armband for the Town tonight. DJ Taylor for Minnesota United. Mumba for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to give it back to Mumba, but played out by DJ Taylor. Errol Mumba, normally at that outside back position, used to getting up and down the flank, this time coming from the center back spot. Mumba for Cano. Randall attempting to apply the pressure. Good job there stepping forward by Kingy, reading that pass, and now here's a chance on the counter, and we have a foul committed by Baptista. Neither team has yet to see yellow in this game. It's been a relatively clean game in terms of physicality. Another opportunity here for Minnesota on the set piece. Kieran Chandler will look to send it into the 18-yard box. Kieran Chandler drafted 43rd overall out of the University of Connecticut. Made his first team debut in May when they played against Dynamo. Chandler loops it in. Mentali able to grab this ball out of the air. Medina. Rodriguez. Fernandez plays it out wide. Cal playing it 4, but no one there for the town. It was intended for Cruz Medina. Fadi Mabua just on the edge of the area. Now the end line, cuts it back in. Ibarra able to get by one defender. Fernandez unable to cut that pass across as DJ Taylor was right there for Minnesota. But another corner here coming for the town. Fourth corner of the game for the home team. Mendoza sets up for another inward swinging ball. High arcing ball. Headed down and in for the second goal for the town. Chance Cal adds to the town's total with his second goal of the season. Cal just waiting on the opposite side of the 6-yard box, has plenty of power behind that header.
In the 38th minute of play by number 44.
The 17-year-old strikes in the 38th minute, 10 minutes after Rodriguez scored.
Making it the Town FC 2 and Minnesota United FC.
Jeremy Hall talked about set pieces being key here, and the town taking advantage of Minnesota on that corner kick. For Chance Cal, the 17-year-old, his 6th start of the season. This is his 14th appearance. Of course, many of the people know about his brother Cade, who had over 100 appearances with San Jose. Of course, Cade now in Liga MX with Guadalajara. Another player coming up in the San Jose Earthquake system, hoping to make his way to the first team, much like Bo LaRue's doing this year for the first side. Talking with Dan DeGear about that, has really earned himself a spot, really developed over the course of last year, and they feel Chance Cal can be one of those players that makes that leap to the first team at some point. They're giving them the platform right here to find success. Now it's a matter of what they do with it. He talks about there's discussions every day on different players they want to see improve, to have that opportunity. That's the ultimate goal, to get these players to that next level. Cruz Medina being another one that's getting a good look, giving himself an opportunity. Talked about Bo LaRue, how he was an older player, much older than Chance Cal, but a player that got more experience as he got more physical, took advantage of that last year, improved his goal scoring, and really that final pass. And when he got that opportunity this season with San Jose. He has not let go of it. 20 appearances already for the first team for LaRue, who last year was just playing here in MLS Next Pro. Can that next player be a Chance Cal? Can it be a Cruz Medina or one of these other players for the Town? The service. And a foul called here against Minnesota. Mumba. And so applying that pressure again. Randall trying to win the ball back as that hits off Harwood. On the other side, talking about players looking to make their mark on the first team. Darius Randall, youngest team player to make a first team appearance with Minnesota. As we have a foul here, and then we're going to have our first booking as Randall is the player that went down. And it'll be Ariel Mumba handed the first yellow of the game. But back to Darius Randall, first team appearance in the U.S. Open Cup round of 32 versus Louisville City. Also scored a goal in that game. At just 17 years and 255 days old, as there you see the foul by Mumba. First booking of the game for either side.
Your attention, fans. The center referee has issued a yellow card caution in the 42nd minute to number 74, Ariel Mumba.
DJ Taylor with the right foot. Kieran Chandler with the left foot.
74 with a yellow card in the 42nd minute.
It will be Taylor. Ball sent back. Medina sends it away for the Town. Chandler lofts it forward. Taylor able to cut off Rodriguez to get to the ball first. Randall. Pressure from the backside by Rodriguez, and Rodriguez commits the foul. Couple times now, Randall going down to the surface. Taylor, 93 appearances with the first team. Has 5 of those this year. Down to help the twos. Taylor plays it into the 18-yard box. Punched away by Mentali. Long throw coming from Minnesota, and the goal on Friday came from a throw from about this spot into the box to Luke Hilly. Ball bounced around, fell to Hilly, and he put it away. And here is that long throw once again. Back post ball. Niang able to get around Medina. Niang with a shot, but in the side of the webbing. Niang with a good look right there, but at too steep of an angle. Good job here by Niang, attacking the inline, getting around Medina. But Mentali doing a good job, hugging the near post. 2 minutes of stoppage time will be added on here to the first half of play.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of additional time remaining in the first half of play. Also a reminder that the field is closed to spectators at halftime.
Marcel Rodriguez with the first goal in the 28th minute. Chance Cowell responding in the 38th minute for the home side once again. Goals 10 minutes apart. Fernandez. Adi Mabua. Rodriguez able to track the ball down. Medina trying to squeeze through two defenders, unable to do so. Hard collision there, and we'll play on. Niang looking for Hilly. Loons try to get one back before half. Slip ball. And this is going to go to the spot for Minnesota. So the foul committed in the box. And now an excellent opportunity here for Minnesota to get on the scoreboard before the break. Ricardo Ibarra, the captain, over speaking with our official Justin St. Pierre about this foul. We'll take a look back. Grab of the jersey maybe is what St. Pierre is saying. And now an opportunity for Luke Hilly to make it 3 games in a row if he takes this shot. Ibarra doesn't agree with the foul. But now a chance here for Hilly to cut the lead in half. Hilly has scored in back-to-back games against Portland and Real Monarchs, and it looks like we're going to have another yellow card handed out. And it looks like it's going to go to Baptista. Baptista maybe with one too many words to our head referee, Justin St. Pierre. Luke Hilly will now place the ball down. Hilly, the fastest goal in club history, coming at 2 minutes against Rapids 2. Here a chance now from 12 yards out. Mentali awaits. Hilly approaches. And he converts. And Minnesota have one back. And for the second time this season, Hilly has scored in 3 straight games.
Goal for Minnesota United FC.
Hilly calm on his run up. Mentali dives the wrong way. Hilly goes right down the middle. Foul called against Ibarra in the box led to the penalty.
There was also a yellow card issued in the 45th minute plus 2 to number 88.
So Baptista also officially handed the yellow card as well to the town. Fernandez simply plays this all the way down.
Number 88 was the yellow card in the 45th plus 2 minute. The score by Hilly.
Over the 2 minute mark of stoppage time that was added on.
The Town FC 2 and Minnesota United FC 1.
Minnesota maybe looking for one more last dash here before the break. Taylor unable to get by Baptista. And there is the whistle that will send us to break. It was a Rodriguez goal in the 28th minute. Cal in the 38th, and then from the spot, Hilly for Minnesota would get one back. Our score of the half is the Town 2, Minnesota United 1. Out in Austin, Texas, the skills competition is going on tonight, and that means MLS Next Pro Goalie Wars. Let's go behind the scenes of last year's competition and that coveted championship belt.
In my head to score this and win the belt. So I took a deep breath, focused on my accuracy, and yes, Isaac Walker, the new champion. How about this? How about this? How about this? Come on now.
So I got into championship belts when I was a kid. I was a big wrestling fan in the 80s, and I used to love watching the championship belts on TV. And I used to draw them on paper. My name is Andrew Lazarchik, and I am the owner of Wildcat Championship Belts. In 2005, I officially started Wildcat Championship Belts, where we started making authentic title belts. I would make wrestling title belts for small wrestling promotions, or anybody else that really needed an award. In 2007 was when we got our first big break, when Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs called us, and they needed a title belt for their hot dog eating competition, and they needed it quickly. So we agreed to do that, got it done very quickly, and we've made that title belt every year since 2007. We started working with WWE at that time too, and we started making some of the belts for WWE in 2007. It's grown. We make belts for anybody that needs a unique award. That's how we kind of grew the business into what it is today. When I started Wildcat Championship Belts, it was a part-time gig for 15 years. I'm not an overnight success. It was a lot of work. You know, you talk about your 10,000 hours of practice. You know, I've had my 10,000 hours of practice.
Last year's Goalie Wars belt was designed by Wildcat Championship Belts and was a big hit with fans and players alike. This year's belt has been modified with new changes that catch the eye.
The idea behind the belt is it almost has arrows on it, kind of graphically interpreting kicking the ball as hard as you can into the goal. So that was kind of the first concept we came up with, and then we tweaked it to get it to where it is now. This year we use the arrow branding that MLS NEXT Pro uses as the side plates, as well as the location. This year it's Columbus, Ohio.
MLS NEXT Pro and Wildcat Championship Belts have collaborated to bring another world-class belt to life with an in-depth process.
Whenever we make our title belts, everything's custom made by hand. It has to be drawn out, cut out, tooled individually by hand. Each little, mark in the leather is a hand-tooled stamp. As far as the plates go, that's all custom designed from scratch. It's not mass-produced, gold-plated, nickel-plated in the MLS NEXT Pro case. They're then painted by hand right here in our workshop. We paint them by hand. And then assemble it here, assemble the plates onto the leather, glue the backing on, and we have a finished product.
With this year's belt, there's a focus on graphical elements that make the belt unique.
We knew that we wanted to somehow graphically interpret the soccer game as part of the design, but there's a tangible element of soccer that we kind of were able to graphically interpret. So we try to do that with branding or with something as literal as soccer or fantasy football, that kind of thing. We have to mesh that with the classic idea of what a championship belt is to look like.
It takes thousands of hours to become a champion, which is why Andrew's motto is no days off. It's a motto that recipients of his belt can relate to.
The coolest part about having these belts go to winners and champions is knowing that they earned it. Last year when Isaac Walker earned that title belt, he'd throw the belt over his shoulder and he was very proud because he was a champion and he earned it. That's the coolest thing, to be able to help people that they've done the work, they've done the hard work to become a champion, but until you have that title belt strapped around your waist or over your shoulder, that's when you're really a champion. If you do the hard work, you put the time in, you put the effort in, you can become a champion, and we can help you do that.
Andrew's dedication to his craft comes through in all of his work. He's determined to share that passion with the next generation as well.
If I can, share that passion with others by helping them become a champion, whether it's with a title belt or with our Little Champs program that we started, where every year we donate a portion of the proceeds, portion of the profits to Toys for Tots. And we've donated over 1,500 toy championship belts to kids since we started doing this. Now we're donating funds to our local school district to help the school district with buying things for the classroom. And those kids will eventually have a passion of their own, and hopefully whatever funding that we can help with will grow their passion to what they want to do with a career. So it's more than just making title belts and making a living. It's really following your passion.
Let's go. Here comes Jean-Antoine, goalkeeper for Chattanooga FC. It's great to have Jean out here. He's from Haiti. He's 30 years of age, and his opponent tonight, Chitaru Odonze of Crown Legacy. Remember, Crown Legacy, victorious last season. And here we go. The first effort is missed. Mo, how costly could that be here early?
It could be everything. You get the first look, you got to find the back of the net. Set the tone.
Here's Chitaru now with his shot. Oh, saved over the bar. Little bit of urgency we're seeing now from Jean-Antoine with the throw this time, blazing over.
I'm not sure I'm going with a throw on this, Mo. I'm going ball drop kicking from my feet. You get more power, no?
I like the techers, yeah. I like a little drop kick, get a little, oh, that was it there. I thought that was it there.
I don't think we're going to get 0-0. We got just under a minute, though. These guys got to score.
There's a little bit of nerve setting in. They're just trying to get those kinks out. Here we go.
Oh, what a
great
save. Excellent save there. Good effort from Chitaru Odonze. The man from Raleigh, North Carolina, now with his strike.
Oh,
what a save again.
Back to back.
Such a tense opening match.
I like what Odonze is doing right now. He's slowing it down, managing the moments right now.
Odonze, oh, what a save.
You know the momentum shift. Here we go. Oh, good save.
These two goalkeepers canceling each other out. 25 seconds to go, fellas. Oh, it's a great throw off the upright. Would you believe it? So close. 16 seconds.
It might just take one.
Starting to set in, though. You can see both of these guys.
It might just take one is right, blazing wide. And now an opportunity for Jean-Antoine to win it. He's got 6 seconds. He's got to hurry up. 3 seconds. He's got to take it to win it. Off the woodwork. A sensational start. 0-0 the score. And Jean-Antoine and Chitaru Odonze go again.
What just happened?
Chitaru Odonze didn't start with the ball the first time. He gets to go now. He gets the advantage. Jean-Antoine had the advantage to start Goalie Wars, but now we're in overtime. They get one go each if still level. Then we head to sudden death. Next penalty scorer, the winner. Here we go. Odonze! It's a beauty! It's a beauty for Crown Legacy. If he misses, it's over, and that is it. Congratulations. Chitaru Odonze is headed to the Goalie Wars final. Excellent effort, Mo, from both of these competitors.
I mean, that was amazing.
Maybe one of these competitors will be back next year doing interviews like Isaac Walker. Here for the next round, the semi-final of Goalie Wars, Michael Kalodi representing North Texas.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, we've got Stas Lapkus. Stas Lapkus!
Ooh, what is going on here?
Great response there from Lapkus. Oh!
Okay, whoa.
You don't
3
go
for
for
3. These guys are bringing it, but that is a miss. Lapkus with the miss this time. 18 years of age from Belarus.
Oh, wow.
Michael.
What is going on here?
Michael Kalodi, he's out here showing out right now.
Yeah, Kalodi, top class. The 23-year-old is absolutely brilliant, but here's a response from Stas Lapkus. His dad is a 5-time Olympian, 4-time fencer and a coach there as well. Athletic ability is there for all to see. Lapkus has got to get back in this game, though, as he blazes over, Mo.
That was the moment. Kalodi's done really well. Now he can just manage this a little bit.
Oh! Oh,
There's no reason
just
to rush.
right.
How are you managing that? I'm going for glory here. I'm putting as many balls into the back of the net. If I am hot, I am hot.
Yeah, but
And as
hey,
soon as
there's
you
less
pull
than
off-
30 seconds on it, guys.
Exactly.
There's a 2-goal
That's not a
difference
winner's
right now.
mentality, guys. Come on.
A winner's mentality is you win. You protect your lead.
And Stas Lapkus is with crew 2. He's on home
see?
turf here. He's the hometown boy.
Oh, he's a
it's
little bit
just
tired.
wide. Here we go. Colodi has that 4-2 advantage. 10 seconds left, and he's winding
Yeah, see that?
down
You see
the
that?
clock.
Okay.
There's that management from the fella from North Texas, representing FC Dallas.
And I like that these two finalists, they won in different ways. Odunzi had to go into sudden depth. Colodi came out hot, set the tone early, and got the job done.
All right, folks, 6 seconds is what they have to get the ball away here and shoot. 3 steps with the ball in their hand. Here we go, the Goalie Wars Championship. For the Goalie Wars belt, you saw the WWE superstars, Sheamus and Sonya Deville on site. With Isaac Walker, the winner
Give
last
him the
year.
eyes, Mo.
Again.
Brilliant finish that. Now from the hand this time, not far away from Colodi.
Tell you what, Odunzi, he's got a huge frame.
No, what would it mean for Crown Legacy?
Back to back?
Charlotte FC to go back to back here tonight.
That'd be everything. You saw the way Isaac Walker walked out with that belt. My man is owning the moment.
That he is, and more. Lovely save from Chitaru Odunze. Lovely save yet again. So tense here. 40 seconds to play. The grand finale of Goalie Wars.
Great save. Kept it in play as well.
You know what my favorite thing about the Goalie Wars as well is all the players literally love it. You should see them all behind these little signs here. Everyone's so invested.
Oh, Bernardeschi may as well be kicking every ball. Blazing over here. And now this is when you see Odunze just take his time, though.
Yep, manage the moment. Oh, but he's got to find that second one.
He's not putting the game away here, and he's leaving an opportunity. But that's a brilliant save, and the question now is, will that be it for
Last
Michael
opportunity.
Colodi?
Oh, quick, get a ball.
Get a ball for what?
He's taking
up
his
1-0.
time here.
Chitaro Odunze has been crowned. That's it.
He's done it! Congratulations! Chitaro Odunze, Goalie Wars champion here in 2024.
Hey, they said I shouldn't touch it.
"45 minutes down at St. Mary's Stadium in Moraga, California. Taking a look back at the first half stats. How about Rodriguez getting behind the back line to get the opening goal of the game for the town? his 5th goal of the season. Then on the set piece, Chance Cowell heading it through for the 2nd goal just 10 minutes after Rodriguez's goal. But in stoppage time in the first half, Luke Hilly would step up and he would slide it right down the middle for the opening goal for Minnesota as they get 1 back stats from the first half play. 3 shots on target for the Loons, 2 for the Town. We had the 2 yellow cards handed out. Boomba as well as Baptista with a yellow card in that first half for the Town. Schedule in MLS Next Pro, right at it on Friday. How about a Lone Star State battle between Austin FC and Dynamo Dos? And then Saturday, this Town side will host Real Monarchs. That game will kick at 11 p.m. Meanwhile, Minnesota United on Sunday, they head on the road to finish their 3-game road stand, taking on the top team in the Western Conference in St. Louis City 2. St. Louis City 2 unbeaten in their last 9 games. Both sides back out for the second half, and Minnesota stealing a little bit of rhythm before going into the break with the Luke Hilly goal. We'll see how that boils over here into the second half. And for the Town, they'll look back to get back on track, much like we saw there about halfway through the first half when they really got rolling there. The Town on the season have yet to lose at home. 4 wins and 1 draw. Meanwhile, Minnesota a better road record than they have a home record. 4 wins on the road, 2 losses, and 3 draws. Moomba will play this out wide as it's cut back in by Baptista, given away by the Town. Harwood, the 15-year-old, he was all over the ball in the first half for Minnesota United. Not a bad half. Did have the 1 giveaway that hurt him. Here's Chance Cowell, the 2nd goal scorer in the game for the Town. On the edge of the area, cuts it across, but hit off the heel there of Kieran Chandler, and another corner coming for the Town. First corner of the second half, 5th of the game. Edmund Doza will head over to the corner to take it, the 19-year-old. 1 goal already off a corner in this game for the Town. That was the Chance Cowell goal. Medina, back post, headed away. Harwood giving chase, but Cruz Medina there first for the Town. Ibarra to Medina. Harwood has numbers ahead. Overhits his intended target on the pass. Had Luke Hilly up ahead, but unable to reach Luke Hilly. How about Luke Hilly right now? 7 goals in his last 10 games. He is in a hot spot right now for the Loons. Harwood exits the circle. Yang. Taylor to Harwood on the return to Taylor. Ferris nearly gave it away. Yang, Noor loses pressure, loses possession with the pressure from Fernandez. Yang for Chandler. Chandler with a step over, trying to get to the end line, unable to do so. Good defensive play right there by Ricardo Ibarra, the captain. Ibarra not fooled by the hesitation, the step over, and then he does a great job shielding Chandler away from the ball. Ty, with his 10th start of the season, will play the ball all the way past midfield. 5 appearances last year with Minnesota United before making his way to the Town. Town tonight without Kadron Spivey. He played in the MLS Next All-Star game yesterday. Spivey's been a regular for this Town side. Wilson Eisner also out due to a yellow card suspension. Tim Dennis of Minnesota scoring yesterday in the MLS Next All-Star game. He scored the opening goal. Dennis plays for Minnesota's U16 side. Lorenzo Cornelius, though, with a beautiful setup play on that opening goal. Of course, goalie wars going on this evening. Competing in that, you have Carlos Mercado of Orlando City B, Eldon Jakupovic of Chattanooga FC, Adisa Di Rosario of Toronto, and Pedro Cruz of Houston. It'll be the first time the championship belt does not return to Crown Legacy. Isaac Walker winning the first ever goalie war, and then last year is Chituro Dunze. Foul called against Minnesota and a set piece chance here once again for the Town. Town had the 2-goal lead before the Hilly goal in stoppage time of the first half. Played in. Cowell. Somehow that ball got through a couple different players. Ibarra. Diagonal ball, big booming diagonal ball there. Nor wanted to link up there with Darius Randall. Cano gives the ball away to Noor. Here's Chandler. Ning, a little hesitation, but too heavy of a touch as it rolls right into the path of Cano. Cano going direct. Adi Mabua to his right. Back heel, Cowell. Nor for Harwood. Harwood at the halfway line. Talking with Jeremy Hall about this Minnesota United team, a much different looking team than what he had last year, but one of the really things he loves is the locker room, the culture that's been established here, the guys that they brought in. Really wanted bringing guys that they felt that has a chance to play at the next level. Really talking about the goal is to find the good people first and foremost that bring energy. Talking about this 3-game road trip, bringing up some of these academy kids, having the academy kids after seeing songs, fines being doled out for different moments. But it's been great banter on this road trip, but really good to see this team gelling and coming together here. And really what he loves about this team is that they fight for one another. He just talks about how him and his coaching staff, it's all about the relationships that they build. It's not just X's and O's, but it's family. It's talking personal life, being able to relate to them at a human level, but something that they've really prided themselves on this season. This ball flicked away. And then the foul committed on the play by Nicholas Fernandez. Fernandez, his 4th appearance of the season, has made 3 starts now. Cano, once again, there's that knowledge of when to step, when to put the pressure on Fernandez. Wanted to find Cal, unable to do so. Nor nearly lost possession. Coming out is Ferris. Ferris looking for Randall, well out is Mentali. Smart play there by the keeper of the town, Mentali, coming out and just playing that ball to safety. Anderson Ferris, another youngster, 17 years old. This is his 15th appearance of the year. Plays with the 15-year-old Harwood. Harwood almost gave it away to Medina. Harwood really only had that one mistake in the opening half. Otherwise, he's been pretty solid in the midfield. Here's Kieran Chandler. Cano once again reading the pass, stepping through. Adi Mabua at the top of the 18 for Cal. Cal looking for a brace, cuts it back. The shot once again blasted over. Missed chance once again for the town. Adi Mabua should have 2 goals in this game, but both shots have gone up and over the crossbar. Alpha Cabilla will come on. Maxwell Harwood will head off for Minnesota. Cabilla on, Jeremy Hall. High praise with Cabilla. Talking about how he comes over from Sierra Leone. Really, they identified. Took a while to get him here due to visa issues, but he's really grown from the first training session. But they just loves the way he interacts with his teammates. Has been a real big player for Minnesota this season, but a great kid that gives everything that he can. Really has grown into his game this season, but a great winning mentality. But what also he's really good at is covering ground. And he'll need to help out with that on some of these direct balls here that the town have sent over the top. Taylor turns. A throw now here for the town. Cano has a little room to roam if he chooses. He will roam further upfield. How about this ball to Ibarra? Well-timed run. Fernandez back to Ibarra. Cal with an opportunity, blocked away. The town so quick with their decision-making when they get into a dangerous area. How about this movement to Ibarra, back to Cal. Cal with a heavy first touch. Maybe if he takes that shot initially when he gets the pass, might have a better opportunity. Can't fault him, did create a little bit more space to work with, just want to cut it to the back post, allowing the Minnesota defender to get in the way of the shot. Here's Cal once again, this time loses possession. Randall. Here's Britton Fisher. Looking for Kieran Chandler, unable to link up. Cal lost his balance. The second time this game he's lost his balance. This ball sailing over the intended target, and Darius Randall. Just joined us, Marcel Rodriguez scoring in the 27th minute. He's now scored in back-to-back games. Chance Cowell would follow it up in the 38th minute. For Cowell, it'd be his second goal of the season. Then Luke Hilly, in stoppage time of the first half, would step up to the spot, and he would get the shot across Mentali for Minnesota's first goal. For Hilly, he's scored in 3 straight games now. This played to Chandler. To the top of the 18, no one there for Minnesota. Good square ball, but no one coming up. There's 2 yellow cards as of right now doled out in this game. The referee Justin St. Pierre doing a good job talking with Kisa Kingi about the foul that was committed. Great job communicating with the players of what the reason was for the whistle. He did a great job in the first half. Town didn't agree with the foul in the box that led to the penalty. But Justin St. Pierre did a great job talking to Ricardo Ibarra about the foul that was committed. Niang, Randall, Taylor, looking to give it back. Chance here maybe for Minnesota. And a corner coming for the Loons, their first of the game. Kieran Chandler will take this corner for Minnesota United. Big boys coming up from back. Brenton Fisher always a target. Ball swung in. Another opportunity here for the Twos. Rodriguez slow to get up, so is Ibarra for the Town. Rodriguez still down on the ground. Rodriguez scoring the first goal of the game, his 5th goal of the season. Back-to-back games with a goal for him as he is good to go. Rodriguez coming over from Chicago in his first season with the Town. Did score 2 goals last year in 19 appearances for the Chicago Fire's second team. Outward swinging ball coming. Knotted down. And we'll have another sub this time for the Town. Rohan Rajagopal will now come on for the home side. So Chance Cowell will leave after scoring his 2nd goal of the season. So the 17-year-old's evening is done, and on will come Rohan Rajagopal. This will be his 15th appearance of the season.
Rajagopal. Replacing number 44, Chance Cowell.
Johan Rajagopal has been with the second team since 2023. Another player that they feel can make the leap to the next level.
Town FC in the 64th minute.
Of course, talked about Bo LaRue in the first half last year with his second team. This year he's already played in 20 games with the first team side. Just shows how that pathway works. Giveaway by Minnesota. Rodriguez able to force the foul, and this will be the first booking for Minnesota. Anderson Ferris, the first in the book for the Loons. Clear foul here by Ferris. Good foul in the end. Ferris doesn't agree with it, but if he does not commit that foul, Rodriguez has an excellent chance of getting into the area and possibly getting his second goal of the game.
Yellow card, number 59, Ferris in the 65th minute.
Baptista standing over the ball with the left foot. Mumba right behind him. Baptista drives it on and in! A spectacular strike from Diogo Baptista. And the Town make it 3-1. How about this? No doubt about it. Beautiful strike. Gets by the outstretched arms of Zaroun. And Baptista has his team up by 2 goals for the second time this game. That was a thing of beauty for Baptista and the Talon's second time they've scored on a set piece in this game. Scored off the corner and then off the direct kick. That was a long-range bomb from Diogo Baptista. His second goal of the season, his last goal coming back in May against Timbers 2. Diogo Baptista, one of those outside backs that can get up and down the field. We've seen him play up top in the attack. Really a versatile player for Dan DeGeer. Long throw now here coming for DJ Taylor. Flick back. Chipped up and headed out in a corner now here for Minnesota. Third corner of the game for the visitors. Kieran Chandler and company looking to get one back. Looped in, headed out, but not sent away. Taylor out wide at Chandler. Back into the mixer. An opportunity here, off the face of Mentali, back post, and down and in! And Minnesota responds 2 minutes later with a goal. No quit in the Loons. The Town unable to clear away from danger. Chandler sends it back into the box. How about that great save by Mentali? Flick to the backside and then headed home.
The goal for Minnesota United 2. The second goal for the team, and for number 39.
So Luke Hilly credited with the goal. It looked like there was a player on the backside that did not touch it for Minnesota. So Luke Hilly officially gets the goal, and he now has a brace in the game. Hilly now with 8 goals on the season. The man is on a mission. Just when you think things settle down for the town, Minnesota is able to respond. It was a great job there by Kieran Chandler playing that ball back in. It was Luke Hilly who chipped it up to the far post. It looked like one of his teammates nearly got his head to it, but it went through. And Luke Hilly once again makes it a 1-goal game. Fernandez. That ball chopped down. Chandler. Rohan Rajagopal fighting for possession, unable to get back on the ball, commits the foul in the process. Britton Fisher now will send it away for Minnesota. Fisher made his debut back in 2023 with the first team. Now we'll have some subs as well. Come on. We do have a player down on the ground. Marcel Rodriguez is down right now. We'll also have a sub come on for the town. Now Julian Donnery will come in. And Maciel Rodriguez's night will be over. Rodriguez with the opening goal in the 27th minute for the town. Romanchin in for Niang for Minnesota. Julian Donnery in for Rodriguez on the town. Justin Sosnowski also in for Minnesota United. DJ Taylor out. Fernandez really was able to go up the spine. Medina trying to elude the pressure here of Chandler. Ferris for Chandler. Goes into Romanchin, who just subbed on. Troy Putt also into the game. Putt into the circle. Hilly out wide. Ferris Nor. Romanchin gives it up for Chandler. Good movement here by Minnesota. And then losing possession. We have a player down right now for the Town behind.
4 substitutions. One for the Town FC. Number 52, Julian Donnery is in. For number 80, Misael Rodriguez. Donnery for Rodriguez, 52 for 80 for the Town FC. And the 3 substitutions for Minnesota United 2. Number 87, Justin Sosnewski enters. For number 27, DJ Taylor. Sosnewski for Taylor, 87 for 27. The second substitution.
Medina unable to control the pass. Chandler.
Number 98, Alyssa Randall. Putt for Randall, number 32.
Darius Randall subbing out. Troy Putt in for him.
The third substitution, number 38, Keith Romanchin enters for number 37, Babakar Niang. Romanchin for Niang, 38.
3-2 our score. Minnesota looking for an equalizer here. Twice they've trailed by 2 goals. We're able to cut the lead back to 1 goal each. Luke Hilly with a brace in the game, 8 goals in total on the season. Meanwhile, Misael Rodriguez, who scored the first goal for the Town, has scored in back-to-back games, but he has exited the game. The other goal scorer in Cal has also exited the game. Baptista would score in the 66th minute. He is still on the field for the home side. Fernandez looking for Ibarra. For Manchin. Hilly. Kabia. Hilly now playing further back. I saw him play him up top, but looking like he's dropping more into the midfield role right now. Putt. Little green in front of him. Chandler. Chandler attacking the end line. He bore on his hip. Nor trying to bend it, but well off target. Like the idea right there by Muba Nor. Nor originally born in Ethiopia, but raised in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Does have a goal on the season that come in earlier this month against North Texas. And a foul here against Minnesota, and looks like we're going to have another booking for the Loons. And it'll go to Alpha Kabia. He'll be the man booked. And now Keegan Bent will also come onto the field for the other goal scorer in Diogo Baptista. So Baptista's night is over. Second goal of the season for him.
For the Town FC, number 99,
here's a look back at that foul by Alpha Batista. Clear foul, chop with the right leg. He knew it. You can see him hanging his head in disappointment. And now Bent on. Been another big target up front now. Outside Muabua also up there.
8th minute, a yellow card caution was issued to number 92, Alpha Kabia of
So Ademabua last year trained with this Minnesota side while he's with San Francisco, as we will redo this.
with a yellow card caution in the 78th minute.
Dan DeGear, high praise about Ademabua. Is coming a long way in his development, but what he loves about him the most, very coachable player. He loves how he takes in information, very positive kid. But they really like his movement, his pressing ability. How he's just a consistent threat, and Jeremy Hall talked about this, Mabua's ability to hold it up, and we're gonna have a yellow card that was handed out here on that direct kick, and that's gonna go to Keegan Benton, who just subbed on. So Benton subs on, and he gets an immediate yellow card. There was pushing and shoving going on. He was a little too aggressive. So it's going to be in the bottom of your screen. It's going to be tough to pick out. It's that little elbow that he raises up. So that was the reason for it. And there's the yellow card. Raises that elbow up like a chicken wing and gets called for the foul and gets the yellow card. Tough, didn't look like there was much intent behind it, but enough. Justin St. Pierre had a much better view. Lofted ball in. And scooped up by Zaroon. It's always fighting, pushing, jostling around. That's a tough one there for Keegan Bent. Just needs to keep his elbow down. If it's not the extension there that you can see, maybe he's able to get away with a little push, but that elbow just being too high, especially when it goes into the head of another player. Donnery will turn away. Gets on the return pass now. Donnery has Bent as well as Ademabua inside. He'll elect to go backwards. Town playing with patience, controlling possession, trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead. Another foul here called against the Town. Zaroon will come up. Long ball, headed up, and now sent away by Cano. Medina just overran the ball, but maybe another opportunity, but back is Chandler. Good recovery right there by the outside back of Minnesota. Otherwise, Cruz Medina is going to have a 1v1 opportunity with Zaroon, the keeper. Bent staying up. No whistle blown. Zaroon once again has sent this ball away. Mendoza, how about that side step? Logical ball out to Bent. Bent in the channel. Bent just runs right over Chandler, who is on the ground, maintains possession. Just showing a little bit of the power. And now a chance here for the Town. If they can get a goal right here, that might put this game away with just under 5 minutes remaining. Of course, stoppage time will be added on. Medina. As of right now, both goals for Minnesota coming from Luke Hilly. He has 8 goals on the year as he will exit the game. Issa Saidi will now come on.
Fans, this substitution for Minnesota United 2.
So Luke Hilly will leave with a brace, although Babacar Niang was also the intended target on the back post Luke Hilly was going for. Ultimately ruled a goal to Hilly. And the Town taking their time. Mumba will pick up the ball. Smart play right there. And trip up, and this will be a foul called once again against the Town. And the yellow card is handed out. Edwin Mendoza handed the yellow card. Chance here now for Minnesota to possibly level it up.
Yellow card caution to number 38, Edwin Mendoza of the Town FC. In the 88th minute of play.
Here's the foul. You can see Mendoza go right into Romanchin. Service coming from Chandler. Loops it in, but right at Mentali. Mentali looking for a victory against his former club. He's on loan with Minnesota from Philadelphia Union last year. For the home side, they will host Real Monarchs on Saturday. That game will kick at 11 p.m. Eastern. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they will end their 3-game road stand against the top team in the Western Conference in St. Louis City. That game will be Sunday in St. Louis at 7 p.m. Eastern. This ball cut in and sent away. Great effort there by Saidi, who just subbed onto the field. Long throw here once again. Headed up. Chandler getting his jersey tugged, and that will be a whistle and a yellow card handed out to Cruz Medina. No argument there from Medina. He knew. Clear grab.
Fans, the center referee has issued a yellow card caution to number 15, Cruz Medina of the
6 minutes of stoppage time will be added on here.
Medina, number 15, with a yellow card in the 90th minute.
Chandler.
Attention fans.
Lofted ball, back post. Mentali able to get to the ball.
6 minutes of additional time.
Waiting on that back post was Kabia.
The official on the field has indicated that there will be a minimum of 6 minutes of additional time remaining in regulation.
Mentali has done a good job going out, claiming the ball. For Minnesota, their first goal coming in stoppage time from the spot. Second straight week, Hilly has scored in the 45th minute. Mendoza. Fisher will play it all the way back. And this will be a foul here against Minnesota. A clear tug of the jersey as well. Minnesota also lucky a yellow card wasn't handed out right there. Ubanor, clear grab from behind. Pretty obvious there. Mendoza couldn't elevate. He was just jerked backwards. Seen a few different players lose their footing on the turf. That time, Sanowski. Donner able to step in front of that pass. Bent. Bent playing it down the line to himself. Opportunities in the 18-yard box, but he'll slow it up and just settle at the corner flag. And now a free kick here for the Town. Been doing a great job in his hold-up play right there, forcing Minnesota to commit the foul. Adi Mabua just standing at the corner flag, and once again, a pair of loons try and win the ball back. This time they do. 2 minutes or so remains here for Minnesota to pull out a late equalizer. Either way, for the Town, they will still hold on to their record of not losing at home since last August. Maybe an opportunity here to put it away. The shot, the save is even better. Zaroon going down with the left to stop Medina, and a giveaway by the Loons. Zaroon doing a great job at keeping this a 1-goal game with that magnificent save. Kingy plays it out wide. Kabia. Ferris. Chandler. Back post ball. How about this save here? Beautiful stop, diving down to his left by Zaroon, stopping the shot attempt of Cruz Medina. Cruz Medina would love to put that game away, has not scored since May 4th. Still a chance here for the Town to get their 7th win of the season. They would move up into a playoff spot as well if this scoreline is to hold. You can come into this game 4th from 10th in the Western Conference, separated by 5 points. They would move up to 6 if they can remain in control of this game. But Minnesota looking for a late goal. And there is the final whistle, and the Town remain unbeaten at home as they improve to 5 wins at home. It's their 7th win of the season. They now have 27 points on the season. Mr. Rodriguez, back-to-back games with the goal guide start. Chance Cal would score in the 38th minute. Luke Hilly with a brace for Minnesota, but putting the game away, Diogo Baptista, and he is our man of the match here tonight for the Town with the game-winning goal, and it was a thing of beauty on the set piece. How about that delivery, bending in to give his team the win at home against Minnesota United. For the Town, up next, they will host Real Monarchs for Minnesota on the road Sunday at St. Louis 2. But for our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Josh Toll. Once again, our final score is the Town 3, Minnesota United 2. Don't forget you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Thank you and good night.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.